Hello and welcome back. Dual Splitters tease that in Salem, Kate will try to convince Chad to tell Abigail the truth before Gwen beats her in an upcoming episode of Days of Our Lives. Viewers of Days of Our Lives will recall that Gwen covered for Chad during her first confrontation with Abigail. Abigail found out that Gwen was harassing her and her family for unknown reasons, which Gwen said was only researching her employer. In general, people don't collect newspaper clippings that go back years on employers. Then she explained to Gwen why she had booked a hotel room at the Salem Inn with her credit card, and why neither she nor Chad had returned to the DeMere mansion the night before. Of course, Abigail suspected Chad of cheating on her with Gwen, but Gwen covered it up, and herself, by painting a picture of a desperately broken man who had gotten drunk in a stupor. And Gwen couldn't let go home, so the two did spend the night together, but passed out. Chad didn't disagree with Gwen when she told Abigail the big story, but because of this, Chad has to face Gwen having this information to keep on her head. The truth was Chad was disastrously drunk, but he and Gwen did the dirty deed before he fell asleep. He immediately regretted his actions once he woke up and realized what had happened. Unhappy Chad is just starting to figure out in his thick head that Gwen is essentially blackmailing him, and that she's just as mean as her late father was. Chad has had several interesting conversations with Kate lately. She was involved in and or married to several of DeMere's men, so she is part of the family circle. Kate recently confessed to her that it was she, not Abigail, who slept with Jake Lambert, now known as Jake. Days of Our Lives viewers will recall Gwen pushing the story that Abigail was cheating on Chad with Jake hard enough. This was also discussed in the volatile argument Gwen, Abigail, and Chad entered when Abigail fired Gwen and told her to get herself and her things out of the DeMere mansion. Chad realizes that he is now in a real mess and confides in Kate about his dilemma. Kate gives him tried and true advice. He better teach Abigail and tell her about his sinful night with Gwen before Gwen beats him. Kate wouldn't trust Gwen as far as she could throw her, and it's not just hearing Jake's tales of doom about his former relationship with her. Chad is afraid of the explosion he and Abigail would have if he confessed, but Kate assures him that it would be much better to come from him than if Gwen told Abigail first. Chad would be seen as a liar who lies and continues to lie, and trust can never be rebuilt, says Kate. Chad finally sees what Kate is saying is probably true, but fears how Abigail will accept her sincere confession. Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives, and check out Days of Our Lives spoilers regularly for latest news, updates, and developments. Thanks for watching, goodbye, and see you again.